Hello everyone, welcome back to Sarah's Spare Corner. My name is Sarah, I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. And today we are working on a project that I created today. It was a piece that I wanted above my mirror in my bathroom, a black garland with some purple flowers. I wanted my bathroom to be a little bit more darker themed than my living room, which is a little bit more autumny, and my kitchen very autumn-y. Anyway, it did not really go according to plan. So I start cutting off these like two pieces that are on the flowers, and I realized that that was not the easiest way to connect them. So I brought it back to my desk and pulled out a piece of twine that smells awful and glued sphagnum moss, which I bought from Dollar Tree, all over it. So I figured that this would be a good base in order to add fake flowers to. Honestly, I don't know if this is the best method, but this one seemed to work for me because then I could just easily cut up some of these flower pieces, as you see I'm doing here, all individually cutting off the strands from its bouquet wired piece so that I can have a little bit more control about what I want to do with these flowers. And so then I start adding them individually all around the garland itself. I didn't use all the flowers. Honestly, I could probably use some of them for my kitchen. But I basically, on some of them, glued the ends and then placed them inside the sphagnum moss, whereas other cases, I put the pieces between certain sphagnum moss pieces and then glued them together. And that's kind of how I created this idea. And I just want to kind of say this now, if you're thinking, man, I don't know if I'm creative for this or anything. I disagree. I think all that creativity is time. Time to either develop your skill or time to have patience with your skill. And sometimes in order to get something to come out, we just have to have patience for ourselves. We need to have a lot of love for not only our project, but also ourselves. And so sometimes it's good to take breaks. I do this frequently when I make crafts and art because it's just good for my mind. And at some point, you don't see this, I ended up doing that. I stopped and had dinner because I figured it would be good for my mind and the finish of this project if I wanted it to be finished today, because it started feeling like, oh my god, is this ever gonna finish? But eating just literally solved my problem. Anyways, so all these pieces everything that you see here is from the Dollar Tree. The sphagnum moss, the fake flowers, although I think the hemp rope I bought from Michael's honestly smells awful. I don't recommend it. And also the hot glue I think I might have bought, or my mom bought for me from a Hobby Lobby years ago. And we're getting pretty close to the end of this reel, or the end of this particular project. If you want to see the slow down version, you can see that fully on my YouTube channel. We are basically done here. The only thing we have to do left is add the lights. So I went out to Walmart and here it goes.